Greetings, fellow Pokemon players, and all you other awesome viewers out there. I am Azure Prominence, and this is the first of many, many more to come. The first Premier Challenge report video. Now, I participate in VGC Premier Challenges across the state of Oregon, and I have a blast doing it. Big Daddy Snorlax and Mr. Raichu are amazing tournament organizers, and with that, first thing we're going to do is look at the team I used for the Wilsonville, Oregon Premier Challenge. So here's my team right here. So first I use my Shiny Greninja, and pretty standard Special Sweeper, Life Orb, Timid Nature. When it hatched as a Shiny, it only had perfect Special Attack and Speed IVs, which is just the bare minimum to get a good competitive Greninja. And yeah, I like to use them a lot. Next up is Gengar, which is also my Mega Gengar, and I know some of you out there are going to be all like, oh my god, you have Destiny Bond on your Mega Gengar. And yeah, it's VGC, everything's double battle, so, you know, it's not as OP in a double battle as it is in single battles. But standard special sweeping set with the Destiny Bond trick. And now I have a Weakness Policy Dragonite with Multiscale, and this thing is an absolute beast. It's such a great physical sweeper when you can get it up and running. You just need the Dragon Dance, and hopefully they're dumb enough to hit you with an Ice Beam or something, and Multiscale will help let you survive most hits. And yes, I use two Dragon types on my team. I have the Dragonite, or I'll use the Garchomp. Very rarely, I do use both. And some of you watching right now will notice that I have Iron Head and not Protect. And I know that's kind of a dumb move on my part. I should have Protect, but I do have Iron Head to help me counter Fairy types or get a stronger hit on Fairy types. And the flinch factor is a big help as well. And it's also the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet combo Garchomp. And later on in this video, you'll see why I like that combo so much. And then, of course, Amoonguss, the main annoyer, the main supporter on my team. It's the classic Rage Powder Amoonguss, fully EV trained in HP, and then I split the rest of the EVs between its special defense and defense. And lastly, Cloyster. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. You have two water types on your team. Well, yeah, but I alternate between Cloyster and Dragonite on my team. Because Cloyster is the classic Shell Smash Icicle Spear type of Cloyster, and it does actually wreck a lot of stuff out there. So now let's move on to the main report of this video. So I played in the Wilsonville VGC tournament with this exact team you're seeing right now. And my first opponent was just a, I wouldn't say random person, it's a friend of mine I've known for a long time and fellow gym leader, Alicia. Alicia, you are a great friend, but I'm really sorry I had to wreck you in the first round. She just had a few random Pokemon. It was just a really quick battle. She used a Mega Abomasnow and activated Dragonite's weakness policy, so it wasn't enough to knock out any of my Pokemon. I knocked her out very quickly. And in fact, it was a rather short tournament. There was only 10 people in my age group, I believe. No, 10 people in the tournament overall. I think there was just 4 Masters. Moving on to the meat of the tournament, and the main part of this video is the actual hard battle that I had. This was against a person named Ruben, and he obviously knows what he's doing. He had an EV-trained team, everything ready to go. And let's just play the battle video. This was easily the hardest battle I had through all 3 rounds of the tournament. It was a very short tournament, just 3 rounds. So, Kangaskhan and Noivern, it's a combo I've never seen before. And I'm using a very, very often used combo, Amoonguss and Cloyster. I decided to Protect, because I think the Fake Out's coming, and I switch into Garchomp. And I seriously thought he was going to Mega Evolve, but he doesn't. Took me by surprise. Say goodbye to 1/4 of your health, Kangaskhan. So Noivern goes for the taunt, but I protected, so that had no effect. And now what I was doing here is I was going to spore the Kangaskhan, but he switches. Noivern protects, which actually caught me on surprise. Yeah, Dragon Claw doesn't work, but I put the Rotom to sleep, so my thought process for this turn is, you know, I can Rage Powder. That way, no matter what, Noivern has to attack Amoonguss, and I can finish it off with Garchomp. And sure enough, the Rage Powder was a great time to use that. Huh, it has a Focus Sash. I should have known. So my thought process here is knock them both out with Rock Slide. And I had a feeling he was going to switch out the Noivern, which is why I do what I do here. So yeah, I predicted the switch. I went with Rock Slide just to be on the safe side. But since I kind of knew he was switching out, I went for the Spore. Wait for it. So I'm actually really surprised that he decides to Mega Evolve while he was sleeping. I have the free turn, there's nothing he can do, he can't fake out. And I went for the Rage Powder just in case the Rotom woke up. I was really afraid of Will-O-Wisp here. I didn't want to chance it. But I still knocked out the Rotom, so I had nothing to worry about overall. I could have gone for the Giga Drain, but again, I didn't want to get hit by Will-O-Wisp. Noivern's back. I wasn't really sure what he was going to do with Noivern this time, so again I Rage Powder, thinking he was going to Draco Meteor my Garchomp. I know Noivern's faster than Garchomp, but he taunts me, and I'm stuck. It doesn't matter at this point because Amoonguss has done its job. If Kangaskhan hits my Garchomp, it's going to faint because of my Rocky Helmet. So my thought process here is, I'm not going to bother to switch out Amoonguss, I'll just waste a turn. Plus he sends out a Azumarill, so I can't help but think, okay, time to Giga Drain. Farewell. Garchomp's the one dragon that can eat fairies for dinner. I went for the Earthquake because I didn't want to chance Rock Slide missing. That Citrus Berry is not going to save you. I still have all 4 of my Pokemon. Rock Slide misses, but it doesn't matter. Azumarill faints on the Rough Skin, and that right there is good game, Ruben. So there we go. That was the hardest battle I had all game, and in hindsight, what really won me that battle was just out-predicting Ruben, especially on the switching out and the Spore. Sporing that Kangaskhan, like, made the game for me. The third round, I didn't record it because it wasn't anything too special. I tried using the Amoonguss Cloyster combo again, but he had a Mega Charizard X and Flare Blitz one-shot my Amoonguss, and then I swept in with Cloyster and Dragonite. Weakness Policy Dragonite for the win. So I ended up winning that tournament. I took first place, I got 40 championship points, and I also won a $10 gift card. So big thank you to Big Daddy Snorlax for running such a fun tournament. I had a blast, and I can't wait for the next VGC Premier Challenge. I'll definitely be uploading more Premier Challenge report videos in the near future. So thank you all for watching. I'll be sure to be uploading another report video once I participate in the next VGC Challenge later this week. Until then, farewell fellow Pokemon fans and all your other awesome viewers. Goodbye.